Welcome back to Nintagious. How are you guys doing tonight? We are going to get back into Starlink tonight. I actually haven't played this since the last night I streamed it. And there's a few reasons for that, but I'm not going to get too far into that right now. Like, I kind of have some concerns about this game, to put it bluntly, but we're just going to work through the campaign tonight and see what happens. I'm going to keep an open mind. And, yeah, just see where the night takes us. So, let me do some pixels, because I need to, like, I've been getting bad about, like, forgetting to do pixels right at the beginning of a stream. So let me do that, and then, Logan, Taro, Hawks, Paul, Riley, how's everybody doing tonight? So... what our objective currently is I have to come to one of these planets and place a Starlink tower. That's like what I need to be doing. However, they imply that it's a good idea to take out these dreadnoughts before I, like, go that far, so... or, like, before I go, like, fight whatever is next. Wow, I wonder if the map, like, expands. Anyway. So first I'm going to take out these two primes, and then I'm going to take out this dreadnought, and then we're going to come over here and take this dreadnought out, and then we're going to start progressing through these planets and see where that takes us. Actually, I might not take this dreadnought out, because honestly, we might be caught up on these planets for so long that this dreadnought might drop a new one over here anyway, so maybe that's the last thing we'll do. But first, let's take this one out. I guess I did play a little bit after the last stream, because I went around and I did a bunch of these outlaw hideouts, so now I have a bunch of fast travel options. I think that was all I did the last time I was playing. I don't know. Alright, well, since we're here, let's just start right here. So we have a level 12 prime wandering around. Do we even know where it is? There it is. And it says 12, but I think that's actually only a level 1, so I think I'm just gonna go smack him. Let's just go do the thing. That's right, I also leveled up the other pilots, because every pilot has an ability in the middle here that actually, that's a buff that all pilots get. So I leveled up Mason and Fox far enough to get their, like, their mentor skill is what they're called. So now, like, I have, like, even more crazy abilities. What's going on here? It's just some ruined supplies. Yeah, I mean, the pilots don't really play differently. You get different skills and different, like, a different special ability, but for the most part, he plays the same way. His special's pretty fun, because it calls in another member of Star Fox, and then they just kind of, like, blow shit up for a while. Actually, let's have some fun really quick. This prime isn't a big deal, so me being a little bit lower level shouldn't be a problem. I'll stick with those. With those weapons. Hey Art, how's it going? Of course I don't have my special, so that's a minor inconvenience, but that's okay. This ship doesn't have nearly as much weapon energy, which kind of sucks. Whoops. There's another one. I'll probably go fight the other one with him too then, because why not? Because that one was pretty weak.
Doesn't exactly need help with foreign infection. You made sure the Prime had no chance to corrupt it.
No sweat.
We're all proud. Just don't forget to grab the Prime's core before you leave.
Ooh, there's treasure over here too. Whoa. Yeah, they did a crossover for the Switch version where you like that's like if you get the Switch version physically, you like you get the R-wing and everything. Yeah, I think like the confusion with the game and why I kept away from playing Fox on stream earlier was because a lot of people think that like that this entire game is a Star Fox game, which is like inaccurate. Yeah, Star Fox is the team, and then Fox McCloud is like the lead character. Okay, let's find a place to turn this in. Let's take this over to the armory. It's just like the Zelda and Metroid things, you know? Yeah, how people are like, oh, his name is Zelda, or...
Looks like you got some cores with you. I'll buy them off you, no questions asked.
No. Keep going. Not you. Not for you. I think since Star Fox is just a smaller franchise, like there's a lot of people that love it, but it's nowhere near as big as something like Zelda, so I think that's why that's one that people are still like mildly confused about at times.
With your help, we're now able to recruit more vigilantes. Soon, we'll have an army.
Something else that's interesting, and I haven't tried this yet. How do I... I think if you unequip weapons, yeah, you get the actual Star Fox laser. With, like, the charge shots and everything. I'm gonna screw with that for a while, actually, because I haven't yet. So, alright, this Prime is down. That was easy. Let's, we're gonna get over here and fight this one. This part should go pretty quickly, honestly. Let's see. Let's fast travel over here. Yeah, you can play the whole game as Fox if you want to.
I am Tac Vega, and I am here to take the trade sector for grabs.
We'll probably do one of the Star Fox missions tonight, too. Once we go to Ashar, because I think that's where Wolf is. Hey, JMT. You can go in the right way. Yeah, okay. We're fine.
Okay. Our allies have seen the Legion Prime on Haven. Updating the star map now.
Which I should do a Star Fox 64 stream or something. That would be fun. And that's kind of like the game everybody should be familiar with. If you're gonna know anything about Star Fox, then Star Fox 64 is it. I actually don't know, Taro, because I think other people have tried that, and I don't know if it necessarily worked as much as people expected it to. I don't know, maybe it did. I don't think people outright tried to call it a Star Fox game, but they did make thumbnails that, like, featured Fox, like, more than anyone else. This one's a little different looking, or is it just that the lighting on this planet's very different? This weapon kinda sucks, I'm not gonna lie.
Warning. Region reinforcements incoming.
That's fine.
It's go time, boys. Happy here. I'm on approach. Getting cold. One down.
Yeah, this laser's like not very good. Mostly because it doesn't get more powerful. I can't equip mods to it or anything.
Warning. Region reinforcements incoming.
Unless I can, like... I guess I can put these on and it'll make them stronger. Which these are, like, I can only use these on the R-Wing, so it's kind of like, I guess I might as well. Probably makes it a lot more usable. Yeah, because since the R-Wing laser isn't, like, a weapon you equip, you can't equip mods to it. I bet it was really good, like, at the beginning of the game. Just now it's not very good. It's kind of novelty, I think. Overheats really fast, too.
Nice try.
Proximity alert. Prime detected.
Thank you. I knew that. Didn't think that was gonna hit me. Yeah, Taro, that's... Or well, the R-Wing, at least. Because you could, like... I could still be using Fox instead of Razor, and, like, that probably wouldn't be changing much. It's the ship that's changing things right now, honestly. And yeah, the R-Wing doesn't seem super good. And that might have been intentional, because they probably didn't want him to be too good. Because you saw how fast I defeated that first Prime and how long this one's taking to kill. Like, it's very different.
I got no control. Star Fox, warm up on me. Falco here. I got you covered. Yes, Fox 1, bad guy 0.
Good shot, Falco.
Aim for the head before it can recover.
That was fun.
Fresh Raid, I don't think I even am familiar with who that is coming in. But thank you for coming.
You get from messing with the best.
Eric, Conga Line, Rhinosaurus, Ben Cube, thank you for coming along on that. How's everybody doing? Dr. Proctor, Clinton, K Fresh, I'm assuming you're the one that brought everyone over here. Thank you for doing that. What were you playing tonight? How's it going? Let me, Alright, yeah, so since, like, that, like, Fox isn't very good, we're gonna switch back. You've wanted to play this game? I highly recommend it. Oops. Alright. Yeah, let me get back to what I'm used to here. And let's find a place to turn in this. Sadly, everything here is already max level, so it does not matter at all where I take this. And, yeah, Taro, what you were saying, I agree with completely. I think it's unfair to compare this to Star Fox because it's such a bigger game. I mean, Star Fox is like an on-rails shooter, and it's fairly linear, and that's not a bad thing because I still love Star Fox, but this is a very different game. I think people just compare it to Star Fox because they're like... Well, there aren't that many games where you can pilot, like, spacecrafts, I guess. I think that's all they really mean when they say that. Alright, so that's done. Now we're gonna go wipe out this Dreadnought before it drops more primes. Hey, guy, how's it going? Oh, you're playing Undertale. I have not played Undertale yet, and a few people have told me that if I do play it, that I shouldn't play it on stream. Actually, this segment coming up, fighting this thing, is like the most Star Fox this game gets.
When my last prime fell,
This might be bad.
coming for this dreadnought. Well, what are you waiting for?
This dreadnought's vulnerable. Now's the time to strike.
Did I get the other guy? like I said, I highly recommend this game. I've been really happy with it. I'd say it met my expectations for the most part. I have one concern about it, but, like, I'm trying not to judge too quickly in case something changes.
Target destroyed.
But the gameplay's a lot of fun. It's a really big world with lots to do. This guy, there we go.
Another down. One cannon down.
Hey, Electrum shipment. Thank you.
Just the first course. I've got my eye on you, Starlink.
They're activating the laser turrets. Hit them when they open.
Bring it up.
Alright, that pretty much wiped them all out. Oh, more of them spawned. That's not fair.
Nice, dude!
I will say it gets hard to stream when you're doing crazy stuff like this, because I can't really look away to look at chat. But otherwise, I think it's a really good chill stream game. When you're poking around on the planets, it doesn't really require full attention. I'm in trouble here. Oh, and then those lasers all hit me. Well, this sucks, because now I have to use the R-Wing, and this thing is fragile.
Target destroyed.
Let's get you out of there. Alright, is that everything but the lasers? No, there's still somebody down here. There we go. Ow. Oh god, more. Actually, my special's charged again. Screw it. Alright, gotta go around to the other side. Alright, let me, catch up on chat a little bit here. And thank you for subscribing, by the way. And thank you for bringing that raid along. So the gyro controls are actually only when you're zoomed in like this, and I don't really love them, actually. I'm usually all on board for gyro controls.
You're tricky. I guess I'll give you that. But you can't dodge me forever.
The missile launcher. That's our way in.
Interior exposed. Entry is now possible.
And Clinton, thank you for the subscription, too.
By all means, come on in. You won't be staying long.
Yeah, like, this segment is 100% Star Fox. Like, this is, like... You can tell that's exactly what they were going for. But this is like one part of the game, so... And these are getting a lot more complicated to dodge through, so that's good. Whoops. I am surprised I made it there. Whew! Those hitboxes are, like, fairly generous, actually. Nope, there I got hit. I always have trouble finding my way out of here.
Oh, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Proxima, you disappoint me. I had such high hopes for you. No matter, Starlink, you will still fall to the Legion. One way or another.
I kinda doubt that. Alright, so that's that. Cool, these planets are safe now. I think this planet is like 100%. For the most part, I should revisit that off stream at some point, because like, it looks like there's like more, like there's new crashes that I could go look at. Which I found out due to a loading screen tip that these crashes are a good source of nova, so that's worth keeping in mind. Otherwise, I could stand to spread out my outposts on this planet. Like, I have 6 observatories and 8 refineries. I could probably kill some of those and make them workshops and... I can't really tell if the planets are updating in real time or not. I think they might, but I think it's really slow. I think they didn't want to make it super punishing, so this one still has like a bunch of extractors and shit I should go destroy at some point. I still have a lot to do on that planet, actually. But we're gonna move straight on to Ashar. So this is an entirely new planet. I have not been here yet. Let's just go ahead and fast travel straight there. Well, technically they did blow up one of my ships when I was fighting that thing, so, you know, it wasn't a complete effortless victory. And we have 12 likes, so let me do a pixel thing for you guys. I may try to start Mario 3 here, like, soonish. And then when if I start Mario 3, I'll start a new Pixel pledge. Okay, what are we? This looks like quite an Earth planet. Or are the green parts the water? This might be interesting. Yeah, the next pledge is probably gonna have to be pretty expensive because I was giving away like
Ashar's dangers only increase as the Legion.
Oh yeah, this is not earthy at all.
Grown strong here.
Also, I landed, like, right in an extractor, and I am crash landing.
Warning. Atmospheric corruption detected. Flight engines are affected.
So I think the green parts are actually, like, an acid ocean or something. So good. This is good. We're in good shape. Where do I even begin? I need to find an outpost right away, because I have to repair my ship. Yeah, it looked earthy from outside, but I don't think this is... I don't think that's accurate. Alright, let's see. Can I get this? Can I open up this Warden Spire? This is kind of what took the wind out of my sails with this game, is I started finding these Warden Spires that I couldn't open because I didn't have the right weapons to do them. It looks like I might be able to do this one. We'll see. We have some stuff over here. Oh, it's a giant. Good. Get off.
That weapon's doing crazy damage. Keep going.
One down.
Whoops. There we go. Yeah, this might be the fire weapon, maybe? Nope. Even then, it looks like these are like the gravity weapon or something. So yeah, this kind of bothered me a little bit, that I actually started, like... It's not stopping my progression through the game, but I'm still, like... I can't open more of these spires without getting more weapons. So that's kind of frustrating, and that's kind of why I just want to focus on the campaign, because I want to see if, like, when you beat the game, can you, like, begin a grind towards buying those weapons without spending money. Because I'm not sure if that's the case. I think it is, but I haven't double-checked that. I remember seeing reviews, though, that explained that... What is that guy doing? I remember seeing reviews that explained that you don't need to buy anything to play this. So, I would assume that you can do that, but I don't know. And hey, Trust, how's it going? Like I said, that kinda... And Morales as well, also, how's it going? Yeah, I would... That's what took the wind out of my sails a bit, is because I was like, wow, I actually have stuff locked behind buying more stuff now. Like, I'm kind of interested in buying more stuff, but I don't want to feel like I have to.
Getting toasty.
Oh, this sea is hot as hell. Holy shit. Whoa. Whoa. Cool it, Chief. But like I said, I want to just keep playing and see what happens, because maybe there will be a solution to that. I don't want to overreact without knowing everything, you know?
Taking fire damage.
That's such an internet thing to do now, is, oh crap, I don't have any more ships. Shit. Well, this went sideways very quickly. That's, yeah, that's such an internet thing to do, to overreact about something without knowing all the information. So I don't want to do that. Smash Brothers leak isn't even worth talking about anymore, because I'm pretty sure it's fake now. Which is funny, because this time last night I was like 98% sure it was real, but I'm pretty sure it's fake now. Yeah, if you can get them late game, even if it's a very, like, big grind to do so, I'm okay with that.
Arriving on a shark.
Like, I'm perfectly fine with dumping hundreds of hours in to unlock stuff like that. I'm totally into that. If anything, that's what I want. And it's funny because if they don't force me to spend money on stuff, I'd probably feel more willing to spend money in a roundabout way. I don't know if I want to try this. So I didn't talk about this earlier. I said I would because I mentioned it on Discord. But with this Smash Brothers leak, what basically happened is the story was that it was somebody that works at a marketing company that was putting together marketing materials for like store displays for Smash Brothers Ultimate, and they were the ones that took the picture and leaked it. And it was supposedly accidental. Apparently they showed it to a friend, and the friend put it on Instagram? I don't even remember. And then immediately took it down. And it was widely considered real for a while there. I was fairly certain it was real, but in the time I was asleep today, they've done more research, and they found that the guy that the leaker claims to be doesn't work at that company anymore. Because that was the thing. People looked up this guy on LinkedIn and found his profile, and they were like, yeah, he actually works for this company. This is completely believable. But then they went into it today and they found out that he quit that company 2 years ago. He's working for a sister company now that has nothing to do with making marketing materials for video games. And they contacted the guy himself, and he said he had nothing to do with this. He hadn't even heard of it. He didn't even know that it was a thing. So I think that's pretty much that. It could be real, but I kind of doubt it. Like, I kind of really doubt it now. I think what bothers me is, like, who the hell puts this much effort into a leak, into a fake leak? Not only making the graphics, but crafting the story that people would actually look into and be like, oh yeah, this is all believable. Like, why? What's the point? What is the actual point? I made a fake leak once, but I didn't take it that far. I basically did it more of a... I did it more as... look, it's this freaking easy to make a leak. That was kind of why I did it. I didn't take it that far. Yeah, there's no way he got the pictures 2 years ago. So it kind of throws everything out the window. As an artist, I can, like, if anybody didn't see the leak, the picture was of that banner that that shows all the characters, like the artwork. And it had, like, the complete roster on it. But it was really blurry, and, like... So, as an artist, I started thinking about it. Like, how plausible would it be to make a fake copy of that banner and add more characters to it when it's that blurry? It wouldn't even need to be... Like, it wouldn't even need to be very high detail. You'd only have to get the vague shapes correct, and people would probably believe it. So, but the part that throws me off is they went to such extent to find somebody that worked at a marketing company that works with Namco and then pose as that person to try and get it to be more believable. That's the part that really throws me, because that's... what's the point? And I should have taken my gut instinct with the leak, because most of the characters picked were a dream come true scenario, and that was unbelievable. There were multiple characters on there that were like, there's no way we're getting all of these characters. I can't believe they'd give us all of this. Like, that's crazy. It doesn't... And then there were other characters that were like, what the hell is that character doing here? The one I was ranting about last night was Mach Rider. I was like, what the hell is Mach Rider doing on this roster? That doesn't... What? Nobody even knows what that game is. Like, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, I think most people are expecting that it's fake now. Solely because the guy isn't who he claims he is. And that throws a lot of it out the window. Because if this guy isn't who he says he is, where did he get it? Like, where did he get this information? And why is he claiming to be somebody else? That doesn't even work for the company anymore. But it's funny because, like I said, last night, this morning, I had a realization that made me say this is a 100% real leak. Like, I completely believed it as of this morning before I went to sleep. And some of the reasoning there is a little silly, I'll admit. And I don't know if I really want to go into it because it's going to take too long to explain. But I had a theory myself about the size of the roster, and this leak matched my theory, which made me say this is completely real. Because I was that confident in the theory. But yeah, now I'm kind of like... With the information that came out today, I'm not... I don't think it's quite as believable. And yeah, it's going to encourage more fake leaks. I mean, people make fake leaks all the time. This is an exception in that most people don't usually take it this far. Most people just come up with, just make a wall of text that says here's the things that they're doing in the game. Yeah, you're right, Taro. A lot of people dig into copyright, and that's why people think the N64 Classic is 100% real, because Nintendo went and made a copyright for it. They were probably protecting themselves. I can promise you that if they make an N64 Classic, it's not going to be what anybody expects it to be, or what they want it to be. Mostly because the N64 multiplayer was so important, and they're not going to cram 4 controllers into the box with it. They're not going to do that, because it, like, is unrealistic. And I'm kind of fumbling around here at the moment, because I'm trying to find an outpost, so that I can get my ship repaired before I do anything crazy. I think what I might have to do... There's a hive over here. I'm gonna go destroy that and make an outpost. I'm just gonna have to make my own.
Outlaw hostiles off scan.
One down. Turn it up.
Mayday! Mayday! My ship's non-responsive.
Where the hell's that guy coming from? I've never heard... It's weird. Okay, give me a minute, buddy. Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, the alliance is getting stronger and stronger.
And yeah, Taro, I agree. It's...
I see you're carrying some cores with you.
It's not that nobody wants surprises anymore. It's that people want to be the one that knows so that they can experience other people being surprised. They can't just let people naturally be surprised. Honestly, JMT, he knew that they were gonna figure out that it was fake. What he was probably looking to do was see how far it could get. And see how many people would believe it.
Oh, Starlink. Always a pleasure.
No ships to repair. How did I get my ship back? Whatever. Because yeah, like of course somebody's gonna figure it out that it's not real. Like that's probably why he included a character like Mach Rider, because he was probably like, no one should believe this, but people are still going to, and that's gonna be funny. Because you know what? That's what I would do. If I was making a fake leak, I would include a completely unbelievable character just to see who believes it. That's totally something I would do. So that's probably what he was doing. The problem is, Taro, is a lot of people are too lazy to look. They're too lazy to go see if that's true or not. They'll just take what people say as truth. Alright, so... Oh my god, this planet is so fucked up. Like, this is ridiculous. Alright, like, where do I even start when the planet is, like, this far gone? This is crazy. I mean, I guess I can just take... Let's just take...
Welcome. Extractors spread dangerous...
That'll do. We'll just take quests from this and use that as guidance.
Hurry. We won't be able to monitor the planet if this extractor destroys us.
Hey Puffmeister, how's it going? Yeah, I was basically saying that just from what I've seen, it seems to be completely fake now. Because yeah, somebody came in and brought it up, and I was like, this isn't even really worth talking about, because I'm pretty sure it's not real.
I see you're carrying some cores with you.
What's going on down here?
We'd be happy to purchase some if you're selling.
Oh right, this guy. I've never seen these guys show up on the radar needing help before.
I would never have made it without
Cool.
your help. Thank you, friend.
NP. But I was also talking to my regulars on Discord before the stream, and I was saying, like, that's why the stream was late tonight, was because I was catching up on what had happened with the leak throughout the day. And I wanted to explain, like, just what I had found, I guess. This is gonna be rough. And if it makes you feel better, now that I'm fighting something like this, I'm probably gonna be a little bit more focused on gameplay. So, hang in there.
I'm on fire.
Extractor is vulnerable. Target the main structure.
Let's just use...
Ready to rock.
That actually did not go too badly.
Shar's primed.
Yeah, I get you, Tara. That's another reason why I want to figure it out as soon as possible, because that's going to affect how much I recommend the game.
You've done me and this world a great
I mean, realistically,
Hey, no sweat.
I'm already recommending that people buy, like, the deluxe digital edition, which is $80. It's $5 more than the physical, and you get everything. You get all of the weapons, you get all the ships, you get all the pilots. So that wouldn't even be an issue if that was the way you went. The only way that would be an issue is when they inevitably release more content. but I still get you. You kind of want to know everything about something like this before you take the plunge, for sure. I am really enjoying it, but I'm also like, yeah, I kind of want to get through the campaign and find out, well, like, find out about, like, the process of obtaining other content. See, I've heard this sounds like I'm just being like, I don't believe you, but I've heard people say both ways. I've heard people say that everything is locked behind a paywall. I've heard people say that nothing is locked behind a paywall. So that's why I just want to go find out myself, because there's so many mixed stories.
I see you're carrying some cores with you. We'd be happy to purchase some if you're selling.
I'm cool with just doing your quests right now.
Greetings, Starlink. We can see more of this world. I've been collaborating with a technician in a nearby workshop.
I can do that.
I'll clock their location in no time.
Oh, thank you. I'm rather fond of her. It'd be good to know she's okay.
You definitely can't 100% the game with the starter set. You definitely can't do that. Like, I know that already. Because I've found these warden spires. I've started finding those that require weapons I don't have. So, I know that's not possible.
Yeah, that weapon's doing the trick.
Target located.
Hello there. What brings you out this way?
Hey there, I'm Razor. Me and Starlink are taking down Grax and the Legion. Anything I can do to help?
Maybe. It's probably tricky.
Gargoyles are a real problem on this world.
I'd rather not do
I've
that.
heard of adaptations to high gravity, but it seems life
What
forms
happened?
here
Oh,
are
'cause they're
adapting
under
to high
attack.
gravity in a specific region. Check it out. Could be some corrupt nova.
A lot of the times I've thought to use canisters, there haven't been any around, so...
Target destroyed.
Local species are being
No
Extractor
sweat.
will do.
I'll clear the air.
great. The sooner you clear out that corruption, the sooner this world can return to normal.
Yeah, I'll go back to this spire then and mess around, maybe. Because I do remember there being a lot of canisters around that spire, and I just didn't think anything of it. But I know in the past when I've thought to use spires, or when I've thought to use canisters, they've been nowhere to be found.
Get off of me.
I was gonna say, I'm waiting for you to die in case you drop goodies.
Getting too hot.
Its immense power is polluting everything. This will be a brutal fight.
I don't know if Let's Go will necessarily... Like, I see what you're saying, but I don't think... Let's Go is only going to have the first generation, so what could they even do? And it's already... You can already connect it with Go and get all the legendaries that way, so why would they even sell them? Nobody's going to buy them.
That'll do it.
When you can find them in-game yourself, or you can just get them in Let's Go... in Go. I forgot that my ship has a double jump now. I forgot I equipped that. I'm not gonna one-cycle that one. Sometimes I feel cheap using this ability. It's kind of way too good. Ooh. Goodies. So much stuff drops so much loot now. Like, going around and opening these things is like almost tedious and not fun. Because there's just so much. Done.
Okay, one more extractor, and I'll know exactly where Ashar's prime is.
The pollution readings are disappearing. You did it.
Glad I could help. Ready to rock.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Taro. He really didn't like the idea of that, and they kind of threw that idea out. A little bit, to an extent, because some games they still very much stick to that. Splatoon is still getting free updates. Mario Tennis is getting free updates. So I wouldn't say they completely threw it out the window, but there might be some stuff going on that would not have been going on if he was still with us. And sadly, JMT, I disagree. I mean, I agree in that Let's Go seems like it would be a good format for them to do that. Like, if they were to do, like, a Johto expansion, I think that would work very well. However, they've already said that if Let's Go if it performs well, that they'll make a sequel. So they're not going to do an expansion. They're just going to wait and make a second one. Which I don't think is a good idea. I think it would be a better idea to add expansions to Let's Go that has the different... lets you go to the different regions. I think that would be a much better idea. But I don't think that's what they're gonna do. Alright, let's head back to this spire like I said I'd do. And then we'll probably stop at the observatory and we're probably just gonna keep going to outposts and taking their quests. I mean, things are going smoothly. I could probably start carving a path through the Legion a little bit better here. I mean, really, they could just let you take the SSN to different regions. And then have all the different gyms and everything. They could really make Let's Go an all-in-one game and just put all of the regions in there. I don't think they're going to. Because there's probably more money to be had in releasing them all separately for $60. But I'd strongly prefer they did it all in one game, actually, because then actually completing the Pokédex would, like, actually be manageable.
You will need to find an appropriate location for another
I know.
one if we are to have any hope of defeating Grax.
It's a gravity canister. I need... Oh, good. This guy's back.
That weapon's doing crazy damage. Keep going.
Oh, I missed one. No, I want you to open that.
Corrupted Nova samples like this are a valuable resource.
It will fetch a high price at any outpost.
Yeah, see, I only see gravity canisters here. I need the one that, like, breaks armor or whatever. But gravity are the only ones I see here. In theory, you'd be able to complete these puzzles with canisters, but they never seem to make that actually feasible. Yeah, these are all gravity canisters. That helps with the gravity part of the puzzle, but I also need, like, 4 of the orange ones, or the red ones. There's something interesting. Why does it keep showing me all that? Oh. So I guess I had to release... I had to, like, fix the... I had to get rid of the, like, red cloud before I could do this, because the first time I tried to shoot this, nothing happened. I feel like this is still going to be horribly tedious to pull off, though. Because I'm going to have to, like, bring a bunch of these over here. What, 3? And then I'm timed on all of it, of course. Like, this is definitely, like, not the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to just have the weapons. This is probably, like, my biggest complaint with this game so far, is that when you're in the beginning planets, they don't really... Shit. They don't really, like, stop you. Like, they give you ones that you have the weapons for. But, like, now they're like, ah, no, all bets are off. Give us your money. See, now it's not working again. Was I not, like, dead on enough? There it, like, didn't explode correctly. So now I have to go get another one. Yeah, not the best part of this game, for sure. God, you have to be so fast. That's stupid. This is definitely, like, the worst part. Like, the biggest mistake this game has made so far. And eventually I'm just gonna fucking run out of these things. So that's even worse. It's not gonna have an amazing payoff, that's the sad thing. Aside from the fact that I need Warden Spires to be able to do a lot of this. That wasn't fast enough? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is terrible. Like, what were they thinking? This is not an acceptable solution to... I mean, it is a solution. They get credit for that. They didn't just say, "Oh well, give us money," or just don't do it.
Our Prospector allies have delivered a shipment of Electrum.
I'm gonna have to drop them in such a way that I don't have to aim to pick them up. They're gonna have to be right in front of me. Ooh, treasure.
One of our allies has reported seeing the Prime on a shard. Updating your
Well, it took them long enough. I was wondering how long it was gonna take them to find that. It's probably so strong that I don't want to go for it right now, though. And I think the only reason I care so much is I need 4 more for this last upgrade. Otherwise, I would just wait until I beat the game and then see if there's a way around it. But at this point, I'm expecting there isn't, so...
From this spire suggested was involved with the formation of a Shah.
Yeah, it was a mod and some Electrum. Was not worth all that trouble.
Perhaps they were forced up from the underground.
Alright, they said they found the Prime. It's this way. Yeah, right there it is. It is level 4, though. What do you guys think? Should just YOLO? Should I try and take it at level 4 and see what sort of crazy shit it does? It's probably going to be such an ordeal. But I'm curious. I want to know, like, just how crazy it gets. Oh, I saw this stupid flamethrower equipped. Whoops. Let's go ahead and do this.
Breaching Legion memory bank. Remain nearby to maintain connection.
There are difficulties. There's 4 difficulties in this game.
Gravity is intense.
And they're not like they're fluid. So I could go change the game difficulty to hard right now if I wanted to. I don't have to start a new game to play on hard.
Processed.
Hacking that memory bank gave us
and I am on normal at the moment. I'm not on easy. I typically go with normal difficulties in games. Like, even if it's a genre I'm like really experienced with, I typically start with normal. Like, even Mega Man, I was like, we're gonna go with like the normal difficulty. I'm not gonna go straight into hard.
Outlaw hostiles detected.
I see you're carrying some cores with you. We'd be happy to purchase some if you're selling.
Where did you go? There we go. Did I actually not hit him?
They can't take much more.
Those losers won't be back anytime soon.
Treasure?
Good work.
Treasure.
Glad you dealt with them before they hurt anyone.
Yeah, that's kind of why I go with normal tarot, is just to like enjoy the game and not have to worry about being punished. That's for later, once I like already know how to play the game and everything. He's getting really close to that extractor, which makes me nervous. Yeah, I think to an extent rage quitting is okay, but like... it depends on the context, I guess. It depends on if you should be rage quitting or not. Does that make sense? Some people get like way too worked up like way too quickly, and to them I'd basically say like, hey, chill the fuck out. It also depends on if it's a single-player game or a multiplayer game, because I don't think rage quitting in a multiplayer game is necessarily healthy, because you're ruining the experience of other players if you're doing that. But in a single-player game, like, who cares? It's just your experience, and your experience is being not great, so it doesn't hurt to step away from it. was I? Yeah, how do you even rage playing Guitar Hero? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, that's not the type of game that creates rage. Like, that's weird to me. That doesn't make any sense. I don't think I ever got mad playing Guitar Hero. Like, ever. Infernal Prime, that sounds terrible.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, I've had save files disappear. Usually on emulators, that's usually when I have trouble with stuff like that. That's why I don't like playing stuff on emulator on stream. Well, it's one of the reasons why I don't like doing it, because something could go wrong and your save file could just be missing. Or it gets corrupt, or, you know.
Legion data received and processed.
Man, these, like, clouded areas are, like, kind of disorienting, because you can't see shit.
Yeah, that weapon's doing the trick.
Alright. He's actually getting closer to the edge of the cloud, so let's book it. Let's fuck with him before he gets back in range of something dangerous. But yeah, I was talking about that last night. The reason I never beat Final Fantasy VII was because my save file got corrupted. Yeah, Flapper had a problem a couple weeks ago with, I think it was one of the Yeast games, that he was real close. I think he was close to the end of the game, and his save file just disappeared. Like the game crashed, and when he loaded the game back up, there were no save files there. He was like, "Well, I guess that's that." It's like, yeah, what do you do? When something like that happens, sometimes even keeping backups, like, won't... Because probably the backups probably would have been gone, too. Okay, so this one's stronger, and therefore he has a tail. That's interesting. Let's go. Fuck with me. But yeah, definitely had plenty of things go wrong with emulators like that. Oh, get the fuck out of here. I'm busy.
Getting toasty. One down.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming.
That's fine.
Warning. Legion reinforcements
I mean, I'm
incoming.
expecting it to be a big fight, right? Phase 1 complete. Next.
It's trying to flee. Quick, after it.
So flight actually doesn't make you go much faster, I'm now seeing. Because I don't really keep up much easier there. Yeah, I'm sure I've had it happen in other instances, but the big one I always think of is Final Fantasy VII, because I was literally on, like, the last leg of the game. Like, I was basically within a couple hours of beating it. I'm getting a lot better at dodging now that things are getting harder. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this actually has a flight... A flight phase. That's interesting. This is completely new.
Warning. Prime power level at max.
Fuck him.
Rock and roll, baby.
There we go. Nope. Sorry.
You took out its laser when you blasted the tail. Nice.
Are you serious? Does it really? Is it, like, kind of difficult to watch? Oh, good. Yeah, now what?
Nice choice. Your weapon's tearing them apart.
Yes.
Is he doing it again? Like, how do I actually make progress on this part of the fight? I seem to take this shit out and then he just immediately brings it all back.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming.
Okay, so when I take the tail out, he immediately brings it back. Is that what's happening? Bastard, go. Fuck you. Oh, come on. Stop.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming.
Ship temperature's increasing. Taking fire damage.
It looks like I have to take the tail out, though. Is it just that it's always the last part I have to take out? Or maybe I'm supposed to be attacking it while it's trying to recharge? Yup, that's what I'm supposed to do. Not gonna be able to kill it this phase, I don't think. Maybe? Nope.
Legion reinforcements incoming.
Oh, you're gonna have to wait. Down you go.
Come at me, Legion. Help, God.
Shar was never that pretty, but this prime really did a number on it. Now that it's gone, we can rebuild.
I know, I'm rad. What can I say?
So much freaking loot.
I agree. Grab the prime core and let's get the next one.
See, now I want to fight them all at max power. Like, that was cool. Alright, let's take you... Let's just take it back to the observatory and power that up. Maybe what am I missing? Yeah, I have a friend that he said that he had trouble watching Incredibles 2 because of the flashing lights. He doesn't have he doesn't get full on seizures or anything, but it makes him very uncomfortable. And yeah, that fight in particular was really flashy. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
I see you're carrying some cores with you. We'd be happy to purchase some if you're selling.
Oh yeah, I'm not particularly worried about it. Not to make it sound like I don't care, but it's there's not a whole lot I can do, you know? I can't really fix it.
Welcome, welcome. Out there enjoying the wonders of Atlas, I trust? You're too kind, friend. With this Prime Core, our facility will reach new heights of scientific and technological prowess. Thank you.
Alright, so there's that. So we have two things we have to do on this planet. I mean, there's a lot to do on this planet, but, you know, I'm kind of boiling it down to what has to be done. First of all, I want to go get that, if I can. So I'm just going to kind of work in this quadrant. And then, yeah, because more cores would be nice. So let's go down here first and see if they have any, they might send me to go destroy an extractor anyway, so screw it. God, there's Legion everywhere on this planet. This is ridiculous.
What'd you fire there, pal?
Target destroyed.
Boom. Dad That's how you do it. Glad you flew on by, pal. Appreciate it.
Wow, did we really, like, turn this already just by defending it? Cool shit. That works out. Let me... I should honestly build an armory, because then they'll start going and capturing things for me while I'm doing other stuff. Okay. So yeah. This is... Would you stop? Like, that's another minor complaint I have, is whenever stuff is popping up on screen, half of the interface disappears, and then you can't see what the fuck you're doing. Like, I was trying to look up my missions, and they kept disappearing, because...
Just point me where I need to go.
Our Starlink towers require additional support.
I know. Chill out. I wanted to know which way I'm going for the Star Fox thing. That's all I wanted to know. Alright, so it's right over there. That's not a big deal. There's a hive right there. There's a couple of hives right there, so I could build a tower. I think that looks like a good location. Then I can make my way over there. Let's do that first.
Outpost nearby.
Getting too hot.
Fine. Whoops. That was interesting. Also, this dropped the thing that I want. I kind of want to... Yeah, you know what? Screw it.
Warning. Legion.
So as I said, I know I get Nova from these now. And Nova's valuable, especially as I'm trying to, like, liberate planets and build outposts. That'll definitely be important.
Well, that was close. Much obliged, pal. I would have been toast without you.
Hack successful. Legion data received and processed.
Okay. Go this way. Hey Brad, how's it going? We got Feel the Urn coming in. Very nice. There's Flapper himself. How's it going, Flapper? How did the rest of, God, I'm forgetting the name of that game for some reason. Eternal Darkness, is that what it's called? I actually played that, like, way back in the day, but not for very long. And Yumi, how's it going? Thank you for coming along on that raid, and thank you for the subscription. If you guys haven't checked out Flapper already, you definitely should. I asked Seven to drop a link, but I actually don't know if she's here right now, so I'll do it as soon as I'm done here.
Recommend using stasis weaponry against the enemy.
I hate these imps, like, so much.
Keep it up. They can't take much more.
There we go. I don't want to build one right here. I'm gonna build the length. I'm gonna build a tower here. I don't think you're gonna be able to hit 1 week tonight. I hate to tell you, Logan. Sign into chat. God damn it, YouTube. There's a link for Flapper. Yeah, Brad also does make great content, although I haven't seen you stream in, like, a long time. I hope everything's okay. And I don't think I have a command for you yet, sadly. I have to make another pass of adding new commands, actually. Make a note of that quick, so that I don't forget. Oh, it's VPN problems. I had a feeling that's what it was. I'm sorry to hear that. Of course, I don't immediately remember who all I wanted to make commands for, but that's alright. I can figure it out later. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. You don't have any games that you can play, like anything you were thinking of playing that you weren't going to stream that you can do in the meantime, at least? And yeah, this planet is not very pleasant. I mean, I guess this doesn't look that bad, but those yellow lakes are kind of ugly, yeah. I need to keep more of an eye out for, like, stuff like this. I haven't seen any wildlife on this planet. Does it not exist? Or is it because the planet's so contaminated right now that, like, nothing's alive? Might have to finish fixing it first. Oh, I didn't even notice him standing there. I thought that was like a flower for some reason. That was weird.
Taking fire damage.
Hell out of here. Are you gonna drop treasure for me? 'Cause that would be cool. Also, Paul makes content as well. He was being modest and he didn't point that out. Alright, Flapper, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for bringing that raid over. I don't have enough alliance to build the Starlink tower yet, come to think of it. So, let's go back over here and get this. 50% shouldn't be difficult. Actually, better idea. We're gonna go over here to this other hive site, and we're gonna drop an armory so that they can start doing some of this work for me. Bandit's brush.
That's a cactus called bandit's brush. It's apparently got a unique flavor profile. Have to get past the spikes first, though.
It's pretty. I like it. Alright, let's see. Do it.
Armory ready for deployment. Your inventory's looking hefty, Starlink. Come offload some cores, we could use them.
You can give the materials to these outposts to level them up.
And hut, Starlink on deck.
So yeah, now that I have an armory, these guys are gonna run around and like attack stuff for me. I'll see it start popping up on screen that they're destroying extractors and stuff. It's pretty cool. We're gonna try to upgrade them a bit here.
An urgent request for aid. Looks like one of our workshops is under
We can do that. Where's it at? I already have this one. Whatever. We can do that. Where's my... Oh, we're already up to 54% after building that, so we can do the tower now. Let's do this first. Yeah, like... It's one of those things that I think they did really well, where to level up outposts, there's like there's multiple ways to do it. A lot of the stuff in this game, there's multiple ways to do it, and that's what I think an open world game should be. Is like they're
looking to sell some of those.
Give you options.
Fly over here, we'll deal. The cavalry's here. Good to see you, friend.
That's the right weapon for the job. Keep firing.
It's just this one guy. He's what was giving you all this trouble. Well, this is why we need an armory.
Thank you. You'll bring peace back to this world. I know it.
No problemo, pal.
Well, it's not only a Switch game. That's part of the thing.
Looks like we need another Starlink tower or two.
It's on all three platforms.
Make some more friends, and you should be able to build another one in no time.
Alright, so let's go... Let's just go back over here and make this tower. Keep this moving. Yeah, Fox is the only thing that's, like, different between the versions. I haven't looked at, like, graphical comparisons or anything like that, but it runs really solid on this. Like, it's... this. I'm pretty sure this is 60 FPS. You can kind of see stuff fading in, like, in the distance here, which I haven't really noticed on other planets, but... Do it.
Okay, third tower's built.
Does that mean we're ready to go?
All set up here. The tachyonic field will be unstable. But if we're correct, we'll be sent right to Grax's front door.
And if you're wrong, we end up in the middle of the sun.
Actually, you're not too far off. Our projections show our landing zone will be just a few thousand miles outside it.
Sounds like a great way to burn off my scales.
Not in this case. It seems Grax has built some type of solar shield. The Warden Station is likely orbiting the star itself.
Let's do this.
You've done great work. St. Grand would be proud of us today. Return to the Equinox when you're ready. We'll be waiting.
Well, we have to destroy the dreadnoughts, I think. I think we have to do that first.
Your inventory's looking hefty, Starlink. Come offload some cores, we could use them. Ready for
I actually do have quite a few cores, but... Yeah, I mean, being color, that's like, being colorful, that's part of graphics, too. That's more of, like, a presentation thing, but I get what you mean. Yeah, I kind of get really triggered sometimes by the fact that, like, Sony and Microsoft created a power race, and they're not even doing anything with that power. Their consoles can't even fucking do 60 FPS. Like, what are you creating a power race for? Get your priorities straight. 60 FPS is way more important than 4K resolution, in my opinion. I think a lot of people feel that way. I think 4K resolution is only important for, like, PC games, because you're sitting closer to the screen, and I think it matters a little bit more. But on a TV, I don't see the point. Like, I'm pretty sure this is, like, 1080. It might be 720, but it still looks pretty... It looks fine. There's no problems with... This doesn't need more resolution. Like, it looks fine the way it is. 4K would just be overkill, and if it was 4K, then we'd have to be looking at it at 30 FPS, and it wouldn't look as smooth and nice. Alright, so I want to level these guys up.
Improvements to our... We've identified a Legion black box nearby.
That'll do.
Why not?
I mean, I did build the Starlink tower so I can more or less leave. But we still have the Star Fox mission to do here, so we'll do that.
You're closing in on the work site.
See?
If Wolf really is building his own Legion robot, this prospector is the key. We find him, we find Wolf. I can feel it.
Copy that.
Hey, I don't like it when my friends attack me,
Shut
pal.
up.
Much appreciated, pal. Thought I was a goner for sure.
What is going on? Some guys fighting in the...
Getting toasty.
You guys need to, like, chill out.
That weapon Something's doing the trick. Hey! Hey, who the heck is that?
Oh, great.
Get him out of here! We still gotta break this thing open or Grim's gonna have our hide!
Yeah, this looks like the place. Keep your eyes front and finger on the trigger.
Crap.
You got this.
It's alright. Hey, there's some sort of wildlife. Mission failed.
Legion corruption detected on
What mission failed? I do not follow. Oh, probably because I went out of range of the core and it despawned. That's alright.
Ready to rock.
Get the hell out of here. Keep me... Go away so I can see my goddamn missions. Jesus. There's some more wildlife.
Legion corruption detected on nearby fauna.
You're a master with that ship. Nice work. You'll have to teach us your secrets.
Ooh, I mastered my ship. Nice. Good stuff.
Can't even touch these guys! Ugh! Time to scram!
Alright, now that they're gone, can anyone tell me what's up with the laser tank?
If I ain't mistaken, that's the ice brig machine from Cash's
Whoa.
base.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just trying to figure out what those numbskulls were aiming to do. I mean, they opened the other two compartments, so why is this one not working?
If we scan the machine, I should be able to determine the source of the malfunction.
Where did that, like, the wildlife thing go? I want to scan that first. There's another one. There he is. Then there was like a rooster thing walking around too. I lost track of that one. Oh, he's infected. Alright, Glavenus, chill out. Immediately trying to friggin' smack me with your tail. Okay. The sad thing is, Wrath of the Lich King was my favorite expansion. I thought that actually had the most, like, interesting landscapes. For a continent that was completely covered in ice, like, those zones were actually, like, pretty varied.
Vigilante squadron here. We took out an extractor. It didn't stand a chance.
And see, there now we have people taking out extractors for me. Good stuff.
Scan complete.
According to these readings, the machine's energy output is almost completely drained.
Great. So how do we open it? We need to find another way inside.
Yeah, this'll get me inside. Just need to work it a little. Huh. The defense grid is up.
Take your time. That's quite a hefty defense system they got there.
So this is like a crashed dreadnought, I guess? The hell is Wolf up to?
Huh. Dead end. Looks like I'm inside a missile bay. Got it.
Be careful on your way back. Your ship can take a hit from those lasers, but that missile sure can't.
Oh, my poor heart's thumping like a bunny. I can't take this.
That was kind of close.
Whew. Thank goodness that's over.
Now secure the warhead to the door. Then we can recalibrate the slicer, and boom! We're in.
And there goes my heart again.
Missile secure.
Well, isn't this just peachy? I
Who are you?
gave my crew one job. Clear the area.
He's being attacked by Legion drones. Fuck this guy.
That's one job. I know it sounded like two. It's one job.
That shield will not come down. Alright, I think we're gonna have to... Or no, they're putting the shield on him. Okay. I thought he was getting attacked. Whatever. You're done.
I'll let you off easy this time. Next fight, you won't be so lucky.
All aircraft report.
What am I being attacked by? Where the fuck you come from?
Stop patting yourself from the back and let's get that laser working. I want to see what all this fuss was about.
Hey Seven, welcome back. Would you get out of here?
Yes, it worked.
You didn't even know it would work?
I was pretty sure.
Come on, let's see what we got.
Oh, good. It's a dead prime.
It's a prime.
Or is it
But it's completely
not
intact.
activated?
Wolf isn't just scrounging up parts to build a single robot. With Legion machines like this, he can build a whole army. And I bet this isn't the only ship he's broken into either.
If he gets these Legion machines to Lilat, Corneria's done for. He can't even control them.
No, we have to stop.
When did Wolf get so evil?
Hey, Equinox, sorry for the trouble, but we need your help. Wolf is gathering Legion. We need a way to track them.
If they're not part of Grax's network, it's gonna be tough. But I think Sage can do it. I'll get you an answer soon, promise.
Thanks, we'll be waiting.
Hey, Star Fox, you there?
I copy. What's up?
Sage managed to pick up a massive Nova signature out in space. It might be another spin drive, like ours. Do you think it's Wolf?
No way to know for sure. But if he has a way to reach Lilat, then we gotta hurry. You guys ready?
Good to go.
All systems green.
Time to send Wolf packing.
Ooh, just have to go encounter him in space somewhere. Sounds fun. Alright, is there anything else I have to do on this planet before I leave? That's the current question. I'm going to take this to the armory to give them some leveling up. Yeah, I thought Wolf was like a mercenary, not an outright villain. He seems bent on world destruction in this, or like galactic destruction in this game.
Your inventory's looking hefty, Starlink. Come offload some cores.
Shut
we
up.
could use them.
Like, yes, take my core, but shut
Starlink
up.
on deck. That's the core of a Legion Prime. Did you eliminate a prime?
Well, technically not.
Oh yeah. Well done. And thank you.
I think I'm gonna give them some of these cores too to level up. There we go.
Now we're really a force to be reckoned with.
Take the planet back for me. No, Wolf isn't in the other ones. This is like a side quest. Doesn't really have anything to do with the rest of the storyline, so it's rather standalone. I kind of want to go get this. Quit. Starlink recalibration. I kind of want to get that spire before I leave, because I want to be able to get that last upgrade. I think that's going to be pretty crucial. I think I'm going to kind of let my guys on this planet take care of it for a while. Now that they're level 3, I think they're going to get a lot of work done. So yeah, we're going to get this tower, and then we're going to leave and probably go straight to Wolf, and then we'll probably go... Yeah, we'll probably go to Wolf, and then we'll go to whatever this last planet is. Take out that prime. And then we'll have to come back here, take this prime out quick, and then we might have to come back here and take another prime out, and then we'll go take the Dreadnought out. Realistically, I could probably take the Dreadnought with one prime up, but... Alright, Logan, thanks for hanging out as usual. Whoa, Nelly. I don't really wanna. I don't wanna. Whoa.
Legion corruption detected on nearby fauna.
Jerk. Trying to help you. I'd like to scan these things before I leave, but if I can't, that's fine. Actually, there's another one, so I can at least get this one. It's the other creatures I might not be able to finish. Oh, he has one too. Poor guy. At least these things seem thankful after I help them. They don't continue trying to attack me. Lithogoyle.
A lithogoyle. They generate body heat of up to 10,000 degrees. Watch yourself.
Proximity alert. Extractor detected.
Now hold your horses, because I heard something back here.
It's a single link in the chain.
Oh, is it this?
Destroy this one, and we could find the next.
Extractor location marked. Check your star map for more detail. Uplink established.
Could always use more Nova.
Reaching Legion memory bank. Remain nearby to maintain connection. Legion reinforcements incoming.
Gravity's way too strong. One down.
Hack successful. Legion data
Easy.
received and processed.
Get some free loot. Alright, this extractor is basically in the way, so let's do it. Does this actually not have any towers? That's unusual. Okay. Just has a bunch of guys defending it.
Extractor's vulnerable. Target the main structure.
I don't know how long it would take to go around the planet. That's a good question, actually. These planets are decently big, though. I think it would take maybe actual minutes. It depends, too, because some planets aren't as big as others. Up all night deciding if you're gonna buy Red Dead 2. I haven't really heard anything about it yet, but I haven't watched any streamers play it yet, so... And yeah, we do have 20 likes. Let me do the pixel thing. Of course, Logan left just in time to not get pixels again. Alright, let's go do this.
Weaponry against the enemy.
Whoa. It's not the first time I've seen those things clipped through the ground like that. My question would be, like, I agree with what Taro's saying. My question would be, do you have any other games that you have your eyes on? Like, is it up against anything, or is it just a matter of spending the money or not? Because that's usually what it comes down to for me. It's more so a question of, like, game budget, you know? Like, I set money aside for games. It's just a matter of which games, sometimes. Hey, this one's just fire. Cool. I don't have to mess around to do this one. Nice. Yeah, I had that moment, like, a couple nights ago, where I did bill paying, and I was like, hey, like, look at all the money I actually have left over for once. That's pretty cool. Except I'm gonna do the responsible thing and put it into savings instead of just using it as an excuse to buy another game. Because that was my first thought, was I was like, I can buy a whole new game now, but then I was like, no, you know what? I don't need another game right now. I've been buying enough new games. And I'm really bad about putting money into savings. I have to get better about doing that. Yeah, those Paladin updates are enormous. If you completely uninstall and reinstall the game, it will, like, download it all at once and take up less space. That's what I did last time. But it's kind of ridiculous. Like, you shouldn't even need to do that. I definitely have to upgrade storage, like, very soon. Within a month. Because I was planning on grabbing Warframe when that comes out, and I'm sure that's going to be big. And I was planning on getting Smash digitally, so and I know that's going to be enormous. So I'm going to have to look into storage upgrades. Let's see. So, like, let's maybe do the Outlaw Hideout, and then we'll do Wolf, and then we'll head to Necrona? It's named something like that. Yeah, I actually haven't upgraded my storage yet, but I'm definitely to a point now where I don't really have a choice. So yeah, I gotta shop around and do that here soon.
Planetary alignment in Atlas is bizarre. This was no natural.
Alright, so we should be in good shape here. We have our max level armory. Should be getting some work done here. I feel confident leaving the planet in the state it's in.
Set them into place.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have like really bad download speeds too. That also sucks. Do you have anywhere you can go to like get better internet for that sort of stuff? Alright, let's see. I don't think there's really anything else that I like need to be doing at the moment. I should probably actually go back here before I go here. Because I have a feeling they're going to send me there anyway. Yeah, see, I'm glad that I had to, like, when I... one of the upsides of the fact that I had to take Starlink into Best Buy and exchange it was the fact that, like, I had it in the morning and I could let it do its updating throughout the day while I was asleep, and then it was ready that night when I was ready to stream. Otherwise, I would have had to wake up early to give it time to patch before the stream, and I don't really like doing that.
Hyperspace trap bypassed.
Yeah, fuck
Area
your trap.
clear.
Oh yeah, and then this quest is sending me onto that planet too, so... Oh god.
What'd we catch this time?
You know what, we're close enough. This works out. Damn it, I have fire equipped still.
Going in for another attack. Everyone retreat!
That was short-lived. What is going on over there? Like, that's where Wolf is. We're gonna take this place out first, though.
Up, you filthy dung heaps! Scramble, fighters! Bring the stranger to Corfax, so Corfax may look upon her prey.
Okay, go after their turrets. That'll make them nice and angry.
What is that ship up there? They have a lot of turrets. Okay, this...
They are not happy with you. Keep taking out turrets.
It's not getting close enough to mess with. Alright, there's that. You guys are getting wrecked. I'm like not to sound arrogant, but This isn't going well for you.
This one is truly strong. They will be mine. Corvex is coming.
Oh god. Mines.
Uh-oh, this ain't looking good for you.
This really is not looking good all of a sudden. Huh. Man, that special is like really broken.
Perhaps we will meet again.
Yeah, because you've never had problems when we're playing Monster Hunter or anything, so it definitely seems like it's just a download speed kind of thing. It still sucks, but ooh, XP amplifier 4. Honestly, I should switch back to the R-Wing just for the sake of leveling it up. Because, like, this is mastered, so I might as well switch back to the R-Wing. Get some more skill points. I do have 2 skill points available, so I can make Power Core do even more damage, because that's necessary. I can do more damage when I'm, like, low health. I think that's how that works. Or recharge weapon energy whenever I land tricks, which is not something I ever do, so I think this is the best bet. So, you go up to like level 31 or something. You could. I wonder what happens when you max all of these out, because your level's gonna go like way higher than that. So they've got to give you something else to do with those level ups, right? But it's also nice that I was able to reach, like, I'm mostly able to get enough skill points without needing to buy extra stuff, so that's a nice bonus. It's not something like I just can't get to a high enough level without buying more stuff. I get you, Taro. Okay, so there's another one all the way over there. I feel like I should just go do that too. That's going to be all of the outlaw outposts. So I think I'm going to do that, and then I wonder what happens if you try and fly into the sun. That seems like a very obvious question with a very obvious answer, but I have to assume they just don't let you. Alright, let's go handle Wolf first. Let's see what sort of bullshit he's up to. Yeah, I know going to conventions is, like, not cheap. Even though I live on the East Coast, I've been tempted to think about going to PAX West because I know people that live out there, so But I don't know. I don't really like to travel either, so... Not something that's a large priority at the moment. So just hyperdrive this, actually.
Warning. Incoming outlaw hyperspace trap.
There's a lot of them, damn.
Not getting away that easy.
Man, I already leveled up the R-Wing. What the hell? Alright.
Efficiency improved.
Didn't realize it was that close.
You like that?
It's good though. I'd prefer this be over as quickly as possible, actually, because the ship is very fragile. Sounds pretty nice. Where'd I get that? We're gonna give... So, like, it's kind of cool that they give you legendary mods, like, just for the R-Wing. Hey, you know, how's it going? Yeah, don't fly into this... But I want to. I want to see what happens. Like, it's possible. You'd think. That was 7.
Hey, I think I got something.
What is it?
It's a shield. Whoa.
The coward's hiding. Not for long. Wolf isn't going anywhere with those primes.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Hey, Wolf. The jig is up. Your time in Atlas is over.
Star Fox, you finally showed up. I was beginning to think you'd lost your touch.
Not a chance. We're taking you down.
You can't reach him until you destroy that shield. You need to destroy the generators.
Copy that.
Oh shit, turrets. Okay.
Nice shot.
You're doing great.
Not too shabby.
As I say, I hear a mine somewhere. Shit. Could have gone worse. Let's blow that up. Alright, so do I just, like, blow this thing up? Nothing fancy? No weak spots? Just destroy it? Got it.
To lower the shield. You'll have to work faster than that. As soon as my new spin drive is prepared, I'll use these primes to show Corneria who really holds the power.
Can't let you do that, Wolf.
And I can't let you stop me, Fox.
Are there more turrets here? Yeah, I see you. Get the hell out of here. I don't see any turrets over here. Oh, there's one.
It's down.
The shield is down.
Look, primes are attached to his ship. There's so many.
I've grown tired of this game. Cash, Zana, Koval, get out there and finish this.
Got your back, boss.
I'll crush them.
They won't get away this time. Count on it.
Whoa. That was new. Out. Oh. Oh god, this doesn't look good. Let's stay away from that.
What simpletons. Ready the spin drive. We're leaving. Goodbye, Star Fox.
Wait! The spin drive's exposed. We need to take it out before Wolf can get away.
Maybe. Yes. By my estimates, if you can knock those primes loose, they'll be sucked into the spin drive and cause a massive
Oh, that sounds
explosion.
fun.
But don't get too close, or it'll suck
That
you
does
in
not
too.
sound fun.
Good thinking, Slip. Target those clamps.
Uh-oh.
No! Corneria was finally in my grasp. Why? Why are you always hounding me? I flew across the entire galaxy, yet you're still here.
We just go where the trouble is. And you're always trouble.
I'll make you pay for this if it's the last thing I do. You and your
God, there's so many outlaws. Oh shit, we got Wolf's theme playing. Love it.
I can't lose. Is that all?
God, this ship is so bad with weapon energy. Come on, Wolf, you can put up a better fight than that.
I won't let you win. You're losing your touch. You're nothing.
No! This isn't over, Fox.
He'll be fine, he's in Smash Brothers.
So, you heading back to Corneria now?
Eventually. But let's be honest here. You guys need all the help you can get.
Yeah.
That was a really well done crossover, I think. I mentioned this, I think the last time I streamed this. I think they, like...
Just need to do the finishing touches and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I have to go back to headquarters. Oh, I'm already here, actually. so they're probably already going through the spiel. I think they did a good job of, like, if nobody's had exposure to Star Fox before, they're probably like, hey, these characters are pretty cool. Like, they do a good job of, like, presenting their personalities and everything. Oh, now Taro wants me to fly into the sun. Okay. Alright, let's see what they're talking about here first.
So, what now?
Gotta be something around we could fight.
I could use a little shut-eye.
Come on. Wolf's out of the picture, but the Legion's not going away anytime soon. The whole galaxy is counting on us. Slippy.
Yes, sir. I have the air horn right here.
What? No, I'm awake.
Good. Then let's rock and roll.
Yeah, honestly, like, this is so much different than Star Fox, but I'm also kind of like, how about you guys just let Ubisoft take a spin at a Star Fox game? Like, I think this gameplay is, like, really solid. Like, the space, like, dogfights and everything, like, they're a lot of fun. I think they can handle it. Cool, this ship is, like, broken as fuck now. Alright, so. Oh, I have to purchase this upgrade. Wow, that's remarkably cheap. Let's just do it. I'd still like to get that. Alright, let's see what's going on now.
No turning back now. Not when you're messing with a black hole in the middle of the ship.
It's okay. We got this.
I still don't know who some of those characters are. Who the hell is that? I've never met that character.
Starlink singularity manual calibration initiated.
We've got this.
What's going on?
Ships! They're interfering with the calibration.
Warning, miscalibration detected.
Well, this ain't gonna be good. Yeah, like, who's this guy?
Are you okay?
Back there? Or no, that's that one that showed up to deliver the message from Grand. Okay, I remember who that one is.
Warden Station, here we come.
Starlink recalibrated.
I'm gonna say no. Not yet. I have some other stuff I want to do before I go straight there, I think. They were all, like, upstairs. But yeah, that's a good point. Like, why did nobody go down with them? Anyway. Yeah, by the time I go to this planet and check out what's going on, this is going to drop another prime either here or here. Oh no, there's already one over here. So it's definitely going to drop one here that I'm going to have to deal with. I think it is the final, like, that's why I'm not jumping straight into it. Though, to be honest, I've already put, like, 60 hours into this game, so, I don't feel like it's over too soon or anything like that, but there's definitely some stuff I want to do first. I want to at least take out this Dreadnought, I think. And then I'll probably move on to the final boss. I don't know if that'll be tonight. First, we're gonna go take out this outlaw hideout. Part of me wants to finish it tonight, but I'm also being realistic and thinking that if I finish it tonight, it's probably gonna take more than another hour. It's probably gonna take like 2 hours, and lately I've been seeing viewership drop off at like 1 o'clock again. So I don't want to push it and go too late. So yeah, I'll probably... Yeah, next stream I'll do the final boss and then just kind of just fuss around and see what's up. Yeah, see what post-game consists of. We got nothing over here. Let's check that out. I don't know if I'm gonna play this tomorrow. What's today? It's Thursday, right?
I'm reading some wreckage near your position. Might be worth investigating.
Give me that loot. Moving on. Welcome back, 7. I did do tests last night for what I want to do for Halloween, and I think it's gonna work, but I'm probably not gonna start that till Monday. So I'm not totally sure what I'm doing this weekend, is basically what I'm getting at. So I don't know if... I don't know if I'm just gonna continue doing this tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna try and play something else, and then maybe, like, Sunday I'll get back to this. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Like, how quickly should I get back to this? Do you wanna just see it tomorrow and see it finished up?
Warning. Incoming outlaw hyperspace trap.
Well, hello there. You don't get a lot of visitors. You're not lost, are you? Everyone.
And yeah, a while ago, I was in the middle of that, like, that big battle and storyline and stuff, so I didn't comment on it. But Riley, I agree. Like, Platinum is like one of my favorite Pokemons.
Let's do this. Take that.
There's a lot of them.
Target destroyed. You win this round, stranger.
Whoops. I took care of them. Let's go up here and take care of this. Yeah, me too, Taro. That's kind of why I want to just continue. Cause yeah, I want to know. I want to know like all the details of this game, because then that'll help me decide if I want to recommend it to people. I mean, I still would recommend it, because I've already played it for 60 hours, so you can definitely get some good gameplay out of it. But, a lot of people are going to have questions like that. Is there post-game? How much of the game is locked behind a paywall, etc.? So I want to know the answers to that sort of stuff. And like I said, I've heard so many mixed stories that I kind of want to find out for myself.
Uh-oh, this ain't looking good for you.
My bad.
I'm out of here. Uh-oh, this ain't looking good for you. We're on my tail.
But yeah, I'm hoping at least that there's, like, I don't know, like, once a day another Dreadnought spawns, so that, like, the game kind of, like, keeps refreshing itself.
Get over there and take him out. Ready to rock.
Something like that. I mean, I wouldn't say that post-content or no post-content is a deal-breaker for me, solely because, like I said, I've already put in 60 hours on this game, so it would be nice, but at the same time, like, look at the map. I still haven't even finished completely liberating some of these planets, so I wouldn't even say that I'm completely done yet. I gotta slow it down a bit here before I blow myself up. Alright, so that is the last outlaw hideout. I'm curious if outlaws aren't going to show up anymore. I imagine they will, though. But I don't know. Hey, guy, welcome back. Jeez, what has been missed? There's still a lot to do, so I'd say you haven't missed much. Like, I'm about to head on to the last planet. Which I'm not sure if Eno is still hanging out, but this is gonna be like, once I get down to the planet, this is gonna be more like the core gameplay. Because these space battles are really cool, but like, there are not really a lot of them, sadly. Unknown planet. Yes, space is kind of secondary. You spend more of your time down on the planets.
Warning. Incoming outlaw hyperspace trap.
I mean, the space gameplay is still really good. It's just, ultimately, that's not what you spend a lot of your time doing. And I think that's something that a lot of people didn't like about this game, is that you don't spend more time in space.
Warning.
Which I can kind of get.
Hyperspace trap.
Crap. Those things are so annoying sometimes. Shut up.
Got a rock on him. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. I'll get you next time, pal. This one ain't worth the trouble. Let's scram.
This looks like another snowy planet, maybe?
Okay, I've got a lock on Necrom's prime.
Wow, you already know where the prime is? Good shit.
Arriving at Necrom.
It is a place of shadow, but it does not deserve to be condemned by the Legion. We must act.
Alright, that was a bit of a crash landing, but that's alright. Got these big bluffs. Hey, the primes are right over there. That's good news, actually. Before it actually doesn't look snowy. It just looks kind of like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of snowy. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell right now because everything's corrupt and fucked up because of the Legion's presence. So before I jump into liberating this planet, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Usual midnight stretch and all that good stuff. But I'll be right back, and we'll still be going for like an hour-ish, probably. So don't go anywhere. And what's going on here? Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back, and then we'll see what's going on this planet. Alright. Yeah, actually, after I got up, I was like, I forgot to turn the away screen on, didn't I? Alright. So ideally I want to find a hive or an outpost, like, as quickly as possible. Like, landing on a planet when it's 100% occupied by the Legion is, like, really intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I'll book it over here. I need this prime to leave this extractor, because I don't want to deal with both of them at the same time. That sounds like total hell. I guess I can make a pit stop in these ruins. Hey, buddy.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming.
Take that. Alright. I think both of those blurry things on my map are other extractors. Great, I have 2 of these assholes on me at the moment. This might not go well. But I kind of evaporated that guy at least, so that's something. Shit. Alright, where are you, asshole? God, these guys are everywhere. This is not good news.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming. Gravity damage received. Recommend using stasis weaponry against the enemy.
I will say that combat-wise, I've never felt like they're saying now, like, you should use stasis weaponry. It doesn't really feel necessary. I'm still able to take everything on with the weapons I have. It would make it go faster, but it's still totally manageable to take this guy down just like that.
Legion probe detected. Alert. Readings indicate a new Legion Prime has been deployed in Atlas.
That's what I expected.
Probe destroyed.
How did that happen?
Uplink established.
Code this.
Breaching Legion memory bank.
Because why not? These don't take very long to do, and it's Ice Cyclops, so fuck them.
Gravity's so strong.
There we go.
Successful. Legion data received and processed.
Too much to process. I could see this game being a bit of a what exactly am I watching type of thing.
It's on your star map now.
Cold canister.
That's not gonna work.
There we go. I'm gonna want my flamethrower here, actually, because there's a lot of ice stuff here. I prefer the ice missiles by a long shot, but this is gonna do way more damage.
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming.
So this game has an interesting hierarchy, I think, where, like, all of these enemies do something different. Like, the imps and the giants and the cyclops scout for outposts, take them out, and then they build hives there so that they can make more. And then, like, the big one is that there's those dreadnoughts out in space. There's these guys, and they drop primes on their connected planets once an hour, I think it is. And every prime that's active makes them stronger. And then the primes on the planet drop extractors, and every extractor that's active makes them stronger. So I did earlier go for a prime that was like max strength, just to see what happens. And that was pretty fun, actually. I'm tempted to do that again now, actually. But it's kind of like, they tell you, like, hey, you should destroy this other stuff to make the other stuff weaker. You don't really have to follow that, though. If you feel up to the challenge, you can just go straight for the big guys. Get the hell out of here. Let's grab this. Let's... There's another thing here. I took this, but there's like a bunch of stuff here that I can't do anything with because I don't have the right weapon. It's kind of frustrating. So we're just gonna keep moving. Man, he got all the way over there that quickly. Alright, well, we're gonna take this one out. God, there's another one of these things? Like, man. We gotta thin out the freaking Legion on this planet. This is insane. I don't know, there's a fair deal of ice stuff on this planet, or fire stuff on this planet too. I think this is mostly working better. Yeah, like you. I see you. Get away, imps. Not interested. That's what I've heard about Dark Souls. You can die. Let's just say, is that vulnerable? Let's try and do something about it.
Nice choice. Your weapon's tearing them apart.
Let's do one of these. Oh god, now we have an ice giant. Yeah, I gotcha. Thanks, Sage. What on earth? Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm gonna have to back off a bit here and get some health back.
Extractor detected.
Thanks, Sage. I know.
Our
kill him.
We better take action.
There we go. Oh good, there's another one here. That's fantastic. They all followed me. This is spectacular. Oh yeah, I guess I could see that. Yeah, you don't switch ships depending on which circumstance you're in. There, get the hell out of here. Whew.
Extractor destroyed.
Nice work. We've got the location of the extractor that was linked to this one. Marking on your map now.
Gather all my loot first. Yeah, let's decode that.
Uplink established. Breaching Legion memory bank. Remain nearby to maintain connection. Warning. Legion reinforcements have arrived.
Target destroyed. Gravity's way too strong.
Hack successful. Legion data received and processed.
Good stuff. This. Some more loot out here, jeez. How much stuff did I kill? Okay. Prime is all the way over there. Like, I'm barely even making progress towards it, to be honest. Just go. That'll be exciting, right? I mean, I've already done this once, but screw it. Let's do it again. We'll follow some, like... Oh, well, there's some outlaws, so that's still a thing.
Yeah, you're going down.
Nice one. Those chumps will think twice before they come back. Rogue outlaws eliminated.
Glad you dealt with them before they
Trying
hurt
to
anyone.
repair you. Sit still. Ooh, there's a hive. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And it's like kind of on the way. That didn't sound good. I guess if I were going to like complain about this game, I think something would be there's not enough enemy variety. Despite the fact that there's like 8 different weapon types, there's only like 3 different enemy types. I've never seen a stasis enemy type, for example. There's a Metagross over there. That's interesting. There's something else. Suddenly I'm seeing wildlife all over the place. It looks like a walrus. But yeah, like, I've seen these enemies. I've seen the enemies as fire, I've seen them as ice, and I've seen them as crush, which is like gravity. That's it. And I've only seen these big guys with the cannons as crush. Like, I've never seen them as any other as any other element. Kind of a minor complaint, though, to be honest. I guess that's more like a crab, isn't it? It's like a crab spider? It's really, really crazy looking creatures on these planets. Where'd that other thing go? The walrus.
Legion corruption detected on nearby fauna.
Got my attention. Actually, he looks like something out of, like, the Muppets. To be more accurate. You know what? I need to go get this damn hive. I need, like, some assistance taking this planet back, because this is, like, just bad news. Like, everywhere I turn, it's just like, oh, look, something else trying to kill me.
Keep it up. They can't take much more.
Whoa, hello. I was not paying attention. See, a lot of these imps are fire types anyway. Oh my god, there's another one of these guys. Jesus Christ.
Damage received. Recommend using cold weaponry against the enemy.
Let's do this. Okay. That's taken care of. Can't do anything with that until I'm out of combat. Gotcha. Alright, you're next, big guy.
Ready to rock. Get off of me.
Loot? Loot. Okay. Oh boy, alright. Oh god, the Prime is right over there. He came to me. Alright, do I want to make this an observatory? Or do I just want to make it an armory so we start taking this planet back? I might not have enough... You might need a certain amount of alliance to do this. No, you don't. Let's just do that.
Already operational. Check in when you're ready to take the fight to the Legion. Your inventory's looking hefty, Starlink. Come off
No,
with some
they're
cores,
my
we could
cores.
use them. Welcome back, Starlink.
Actually, no, I'm going to give you some of these cores because I want to level you up quickly.
Forces grow ever stronger.
Now go! Go and bring the planet back. Alright, I see a little bit of treasure out here. Let's go get that. And then... Alright, Mr. Prime.
reinforcements incoming. Legion corruption detected on nearby fauna.
Whoa, that's gonna have to wait. I don't like the flamethrower for trying to destroy these things. Actually, like, primes don't even mess with you until you mess with them first. So let's help this guy out first. And there's another one, so let's find out what these things are called. Ghoul crab.
Detected on nearby fauna.
Get the fuck out of here with your gravity bullshit. Oh my god. These guys are like the biggest assholes. They just will not go away.
Database updated.
There's another one? Are you fucking serious? No, we're just gonna go take the prime out. This is getting obnoxious. Hey, asshole. So for those who weren't here for the first time I fought a prime at full power, like, pay attention.
Its faceplate when the armor opens up.
It's on the move.
Hey, we actually have a small piece of the map that, like, isn't all fucked up with Legion Cloud at this point. This is what this planet actually looks like. This is actually, like, kind of pleasant. For something called Necrom. I was expecting it to be a not nice place. Hey Riley, welcome back.
More Starlink towers remain to be.
I know! Actually, no there aren't. We don't have to make any more Starlink towers.
If we are to have any hope of
we can't make any Starlink towers. Like, we have 3 of them. I thought you could only make 1 per sector. Maybe I'm wrong.
The Prime has called for reinforcements.
Yeah, big deal. God damn it. I was gonna say, as long as it's not one of these things.
Received. Recommend using stasis weaponry against the enemy.
I'm on fire.
Get your gravity shit off of me, please. Ow. Can I seriously not hit it from the side? No, I hit it. Okay, it's mad.
Warning. Prime power level at maximum.
I should hit the prime now. Front's open.
You calling for backup? I hope you're not, because I don't feel like dealing with that. What about the front being open? It's not open right now. That sucked a little bit, but that's alright.
You took out its laser when you blasted the tail. Nice.
Still not quite enough power. Maybe? Oh, I actually didn't think I was gonna get him.
The Prime really ravaged this place. We've got some work to do. But the hardest part's done now, thanks to you.
Guess all that time skipping flights will actually counted for something.
I agree. Grab the Prime Core and let's get the next one.
Or is there still combat music playing? Just gonna go back here and turn this in. This is basically all I need. No, I have a side quest to do here. Let's do that. We'll do that after this. Here's a question, though. So my plan is that next time I stream this, I'm going to go for what I expect is the final boss. So my plan was to end tonight by taking out this dreadnought so that it wouldn't be dropping more primes on the planets. But should I let it do that? Should I leave the dreadnought up so that when I stream this next time, I'm going to have to go kill all these primes first? Like, would that make for a more interesting stream, since I would have to do more than just go straight to the final boss? I would actually, it would be like they pushed back in the time since I streamed it last. I'm unsure how I feel about that. Realistically, I'm probably not going to have enough time to kill all of these primes and the dreadnought on stream. So I'd probably be doing it off stream anyway. I think I might let him run rampant and mess everything up. For now, we're going to turn this core in.
Your inventory's looking hefty, Starlink. Come offload some cores, we could use them.
Whee.
Ready for deployment.
And take that.
The core of a Legion Prime. Did you eliminate a Prime?
I kind of like to level this guy up, but I kind of also don't want to, so... Alright. Side quest. Yeah, it's hard to say. I feel like I'd have more fun with it if I had more to do. Oh, hey, there's a spire here. Cool. Wasn't really expecting that, but I'll take it. How many more of these do I need? 2. So if I could find 2 of them here, that would be ideal.
What's inside of it? I'll mark it on the map for later.
Sometimes these things take, like, no effort at all to kill. It's kind of weird. Also, I think they might take a little too long to die. Just a little. Wow, I need 5 gravity tanks for this. It's a little on the obnoxious side. There's a dead Prime over there. So yeah, we figured this out earlier. Like, if you have a gravity weapon, you can just use that to solve these, to open the... Shit, that's not what I meant to do. You can just... That better not have blown both of them up. You can just use a gravity weapon to do these, but since I don't have a gravity weapon, I'm forced to get these canisters instead. Or, you know, buy a gravity weapon. What on earth? Come on. Play nice, would you? I need you all to, like, sit right here so I can pick you up, like, one after the other. This is definitely, like, one of the things I think they really screwed up on with this game. Weapons, in particular, I think you should have been able to earn through an in-game means in some way. Even if it was super grindy, I still think that would have been the better way to do it. Pilots and ships, fine. Those aren't really required. Man, there's actually like a lot of loot littered around these areas. There's those are both stasis. God damn it. But yeah, it's like, this is technically possible without buying stuff, but incredibly tedious. There's one, and another thing of loot. And now if anything goes wrong, I'm gonna have to find more of these damn things, and yeah. Not great. Fortunately, that went well.
According to these readouts, this spire was used to manipulate the growth of the mushrooms found all over Necrom. Remarkable.
Alright. Where was I? This way. I haven't seen, like, any vegetation on this planet.
Our Prospector allies have delivered a shipment of Electrum.
Oh, let's go further. Pizza break. What type of pizza did you get tonight? This thing's dormant. Like, see, my guys are already here, like, messing with this thing. It's pretty cool.
To anyone receiving this, I'm stranded. Help me.
Extractor's vulnerable. Target the main structure.
Could be worse. That was easy. And yeah, let's just head over here.
Whoa.
This place is a graveyard.
I've never seen so many primes in one place. And they're all destroyed. What happened?
There's Dr. Thorne. Let's ask her.
Welcome to our destiny. Can you feel it? This is where everything changes.
I can feel that I still don't trust you.
It was the Swarm. The Wardens once owned this planet. Then, the Swarm came for their Electrum. The Wardens tried to protect their harvest, but it didn't stand a chance. The Swarm have the ability to merge with the Nova in the Legion machines and possess them. The Legion wasn't fighting the Swarm. It was fighting itself. Equinox, this is it. Live Swarm energy signatures. And they're coming from inside the head of that central prime.
He's just chilling over here, like I wasn't gonna notice you. Alright, Taro, thanks for hanging out. I'm probably gonna finish this up and then that might be it.
How are we gonna get through that armor? We're not packing that kind of firepower.
But these primes are. We can use their own lasers to punch a hole right through to the swarm.
Excellent thinking, Mason Rana. I can see why St. Grand chose you for his expedition.
You sure it's not his hair?
Yeah, Mason's hair is pretty great.
I like how in 0G, doesn't even move. Pretty sick.
Can we just focus on the mission, please?
It looks like I can platform up there, but fuck that.
Plug that focusing crystal into one of their tails.
Just gonna... Where are we going exactly? Over here? Except I have to get up here with one of the crystals. That's the trick. Yeah, I have to pick this up and carry it all the way up. There's a second one here for some reason. There's also a second crystal here, so I probably have to do this.
Oh, imagine two primes fighting it out.
I have seen it with my own eyes.
How old are you?
Old enough, child.
Did that do anything? Wasn't too big of a pain in the ass.
You freed the core. Now, bring it to me so we can collect our reward.
Guys, I've got a bad feeling about this.
This is our chance.
No, I agree.
We should finish the mission.
Sorry, Chase. We're giving her the swarm.
No, I agree strongly with Chase. This is a bad idea.
When the Wardens first arrived, they claimed they were explorers. They gave us a taste of their amazing technology, tempted us with a bright future amongst the stars. But it was a lie. They took our culture, our freedom, and started stripping our world of its raw electrum. They crushed us under the Legion's heel. Then, one morning, they were gone. There was no warning. No explanation. They just vanished. My people celebrated their newfound freedom, but I could not. The wardens were gone, but there was nothing preventing them from one day coming back. Every species has a weakness. I crossed the galaxy searching for something to use against the wardens.
So are the wardens and the Legion the same
It was on a
thing?
string of barren worlds that I finally found my answer. The swarm. All I needed was a live specimen, and I had almost given up hope on ever finding one until I met Saint Grand and Judge. With the amount of swarm we have found, I could save a star system. With Judge, I could save the galaxy. Give Judge to me. I will take the swarm, find the wardens, and destroy
No, I don't have a good feeling about this.
No. Judge isn't.
Yeah, also that.
You heard
but
the answer
it just doesn't.
If we handed Judge to you, we'd be no better than Grax.
That too.
I haven't toiled for centuries to be stopped by you. You have no idea what life was like under the wardens. Well, let me give you a taste of it.
The swarm possessed those Cyclops. Why are they attacking us? Why are they
Because.
so angry?
They are not angry. They are afraid.
Yeah, that's true.
They have been locked inside a prime core for centuries. They think they are still at war. Destroy their Legion hosts, and they will retreat back to the Prime's core.
What then?
I will attempt to reason with them.
This guy's taking a lot of damage. I don't want to use my special. Yeah, these things are like frightening just because they have a ton of health. This doesn't make me feel very confident.
It's working. The swarm retreats back into the core when you destroy the Cyclops it's possessing.
Why did that one die so easily?
You must Starlink the swarm to the Equinox.
That's taking some big chances.
What if they possess the ship? The Equinox is our only way home.
You're wrong. The Equinox is our home.
I trust Judge. We're doing it.
Yeah, I trust Judge more than this lady.
I will absorb the swarm. They will become part of the collective known as Judge. Memories emerging. We came to Atlas, hungry for Electrum. No. The Wardens attacked us. We fought back. We feel regret at the conflict. We have become Judge, and are finally at peace.
So the swarm, so many of them, they were here in Atlas. But now, who knows where they are?
These few members of the swarm are proof that my species is still alive. We will find them one day.
But where's Thorn? Where'd she go? She's gone. Escaped when we were dealing with the swarm.
Then we track her down and deal with her.
She's probably halfway out of the system by now. Sorry, Mason. I know how you feel. You never forget your first betrayal.
Hey, View.
We'll run into Thorn again.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I managed to track down the coordinates of the last data canister. Don't know if that's something that interests you, but I'll send you the coordinates.
Cool.
You know, just in case. And I won't even charge you for it.
How did that happen? Was that something that had been bothering you, or was it very spur of the moment? Last canister on Curite. Let's go do it. I can fast travel there. Let's just boogie on over there. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can probably stream, but you won't be able to be as, like, talkative. Probably.
Attention residents of Karit. Your
Why am I still getting this message? Like, I destroyed this dreadnought. Whatever.
has come. I am Jack Vega, and I am here to take the trade sector for Grax.
I mean, how long is that gonna last, do you think? Is that because of, like, drugs they put you on? I mean, that'll probably fade. Well, maybe not tonight, but like tomorrow, you'll probably be fine.
We've seen everyone's dossier, except mine.
Oh, good.
Right. Do you want to listen to this alone?
No, everybody else had to listen to everyone else's.
Let's hear it.
Equinox data recovered. All Equinox canisters accounted for.
St. Grant personal log. Subject, Mason Rana. Mason is a brilliant young mind. He's achieved more in his first 20 years than I did in 40. I used to tremble at the thought of what awaited us in the stars. But then I met Mason, and saw that he had no fear of the unknown, only hope. He will succeed where I once faltered. The Equinox is one small ship, one small family, in a vast and dangerous universe. But with Mason's optimism, creativity, and enduring faith in his friends, we will never be alone.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, we miss him too. But at least we have each other.
Thanks, Levi. That was really
Yeah,
nice.
that was very uncharacteristically.
Jason, don't let all that brilliant
Levi.
hope stuff go to your head, okay?
Cool, so that side mission's like totally done. Alright, so now it's final boss time. We're not going to do that tonight, though, as I said earlier. Like I said, I think my plan was to take out this dreadnought before the end of the stream, but I think I might let it stand, and then the next time I stream this, I don't know, I maybe that's weird, but I like the idea of, like, in the time it takes me to get around to streaming this again, that the Legion is pushing back. So I think I'm gonna wait. I think this feels like a good moment to stop, and then next time I think I'll take out all these primes, I'll take out the dreadnought, and then we'll move on to fight Grax. Don't know if that's the end of the game or not. It kind of could go either way. and then we'll see what happens after that. Like we were talking with Taro earlier, like I'm really wanting to know, like, what post-game is, like, what all there is in post-game. Is it just what I've already been doing, of, like, 100% liberation of the planets, or is there more to it than that? I guess there's, like, completing these, which I'm actually doing pretty well on, aside from Hangar. So yeah, I don't know. As I said earlier on, I'm kind of like... There's one thing I'm really not liking about this game, but I've still played it for like 60 hours. So it's like, it's good. I just, my big thing is I don't like I feel like the weapons in particular you should have been able to unlock through an in-game means. In some way. Even if it was a big time sink, I think that's something you should have been able to do. I don't like that I've been finding these Warden Spires that require weapon types that I don't have, and I have to fumble around with those stupid canisters to be able to do them. Like, that's not the best design. Especially for something as stupid as that. Because I haven't noticed needing the weapons in combat at all. Combat feels very well polished. It doesn't feel like, man, like they're constantly saying use stasis weapons against the gravity enemies, but I'm doing fine against the gravity enemies. I don't feel like I need the stasis weaponry. Like, that feels like it would probably make it a hell of a lot easier, but it's not necessary. But then with these Warden Spires, it is necessary, and that's not great. All for something over, like, completion. It's going to be for, like, the OCD going for 100% completion of the game. It's not going to be to actually finish, like, beat the final boss, but I still don't completely love that, and that's part of why I'm pushing straight through campaign right now, because I want to beat it and find out what happens when you beat it. Do they give you the option to unlock some of this stuff once you've beaten it? And I don't even want to look that up, because I've heard so many conflicting reports on that. I've heard some people say that you can buy everything in the game, you just have to work for it. I've heard some people say you can only buy some of it. I've heard some people say you can't buy any of it. So, who do you believe? I believe myself. I'll go find out myself. That's what it comes down to. Ultimately, when you're sticking to the main campaign, it doesn't feel like that big of a deal. Like, you can still get through the main campaign. It's just like side quest stuff that you can't do. It's still frustrating, but it could be worse. I'll give it that. And at least they give you the option of buying the content digitally for a lowered price. Like, that's a surprisingly aware decision for a Toys to Life thing to make. What the actual hell? I don't have anybody live right now. I have absolutely no channels live at the moment. Wait, because I'm not signed in, because YouTube signed me out earlier. Okay, I was gonna say, that's weird. That shouldn't be the case, but yeah, that's because they randomly signed me out earlier and I hadn't signed back in. drugged up Dark Souls stream. That's probably as funny as it could get, right? What do we got? I'm gonna say that's a no. I'm gonna say that's a no. That's a no. I guess that works, but we raid them all the time. I'm thinking no on that one. No on that, because we've done it a lot. Maybe we'll do this one. You know what? I like this option. I think we just raided him last week, but I don't care. We're gonna do it anyway, because it's a good fun time. I don't get to raid him very often. It's a game I'm interested in watching. I think this will be a good time. I'm pretty sure we raided him last week. Maybe I think that was that Night 7 asked me if I had anybody that she could watch, actually. I don't think that was a raid, but tonight we're gonna make it a raid. I think it's just the 3 of us. I think there might be a 4th one hanging out somewhere, but that's okay. I'm almost positive there was somebody else hanging out somewhere. But Taro and View both went to sleep. Or, not View, JMT. I don't know, View's probably practically asleep. But that's okay. But yeah, we're gonna go over to Gaming Lawyers. He is playing Little Nightmares. And yeah, I was watching him... What were we watching him play? Resident Evil 7? And that was a lot of fun. Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with him, you probably are. And if the link doesn't work, that's Gaming Lawyer, 2 words. I'll see you guys over there for that. And then I think I might stream this again tomorrow and finish this up. I think. We'll see, though. Otherwise, take it easy. Thanks, everyone, for stopping in. Shoutouts to the raids we had. Although I'm forgetting what the first one was called. I need to look into his K-Fresh. It's still here on my event log. I need to look into his channel after this. And the other one was from Flapper. So, yeah. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you on Discord, probably.